make you nervous. A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. Hi guys. I can barely speak. Good morning. It's very early in the morning, so I haven't yet come fully awake to life, but as soon as, as soon as I just peek open my eyes, I pick up my phone, which is always right next to me, and I start scrolling to see what's going on because there's a lot of time differences in terms of the news and the people I follow. So I could be 6 hours ahead or 3 hours behind, and different things, different people putting up stuff on their channels. So as soon as I open my eyes in the morning, and sometimes that could be like 4 in the morning, depending on the morning, I tend to just pick up my phone. And so I picked up my phone this morning and I saw that there was this whole brouhaha about Kate Middleton, who has returned to royal duties, and she went to a field trip yesterday with, school children who are, school children's age, school age children, conveniently the same age as children who Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, had visited with in Colombia. And these children, as you can see conveniently, are wearing the exact same school uniform colors as the children that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, visited with in Colombia. And so people are saying that Kate is copying Meghan and so on. And at first I opened my eyes, like I said, my brain is not all together. And I'm like, it's interesting. It's a weird coincidence because I mean, how would she have coordinated the school uniform colors? She couldn't possibly have known that this would be the same uniform color, and she's conveniently wearing brown the way Meghan wore brown, and it's all such a coincidence. And then as I became more sort of awake, like minutes later, as I'm sitting here like trying to figure it out, I realized, but wait a second, she could possibly have known. Obviously, Meghan was in Colombia a year ago, maybe longer, and those pictures are everywhere. And so all it took was for Kate's people to, tap their pencils on the desk and, say to themselves, well, what can we have you do in response to that? Oh, I know. That school over there, they wear the same color uniforms. Let's have you go there, right? And you're going to wear a brown blazer, not even a brown sweater, a brown blazer, just like Meghan wore in Colombia, to visit with them and, go on this school trip. And of course, even ABC News, which I believe is a US media, the last time I checked, had full coverage of Kate's school visit with these children. And I'm like, people are absolutely right to be like flabbergasted by how sick this all is. I mean, it's really sick because she could have visited any school in England. No school would have said no to the Princess of Wales, not one. And I'm sure that they don't all wear this uniform that they wore in Colombia at the school where Meghan visited in Colombia, right? And the fact that she even wore a brown blazer and she expects us all to believe that this was all some grand coincidence. But I mean, my big thing is like, I mean, my God, she just got over cancer, right? I mean, she almost died, it seems, right? Like, I mean,
I've never had that situation to date, so I don't know what that is like. But I would think that if something like that were to happen to me, I would be so changed. I mean, I would see God, I would see religion, I would see just everything that is good and wonderful and positive in the world, right? And I would want to be my best self. I would not have energy to be bothering with other people in that kind of way where I'm like competing with other people and sending messages to other people. No, I think I would be so busy living my life because I would have come so close to death. I mean, she was out for an entire year with this cancer. It was a deadly cancer. She almost died. I would think, it seems. She said she's in remission, etc., etc. And God bless her for being in remission. But like, in her place, I don't see that I could have had the energy to be keeping score with my sister-in-law and making any kind of public statements to that effect. So then I say to myself, well, maybe it was all just a coincidence then that Kate showed up to a school where the children were the same exact age that Meghan had done in Colombia a year ago. And it just so happens that at that one school in all of England, Scotland, and Wales, right, that they wear, because I don't think all the school children in England wear a teal colored sweater, right? I mean, this is teal, right? What color would you say this is? It looks kind of teal on my computer here. I mean, do all school children in Wales, Scotland, and England, and UK, and Ireland, and all of whatever Northern Ireland, do they all wear this color uniform? And if they don't, and I suspect that they don't, I suspect they don't, but do correct me if I am wrong, okay? If they don't, how is it that she happened just to pick that school with that color, those school age children? She could have gone to a school where the children were 13, you know. She could have
A gray
worn,
sweater, right? She could have worn
gray. She
a
could have
gray sweater.
worn white. There's so many colors. I can't even think of colors. There's so many colors. She could have worn a green blazer because she's going to this green school. No, they wanted to have the same exact photo image. She wanted to imprint a certain image in the mind of the public and send a certain message to her sister-in-law over in California. And that really, really just I don't have the words for what I think about that, because within the context of the cancer, within the context of her illness, within the context of the length of time she has been out. I'm sorry about that. Somebody just sent me a text message. Within the context of the length of time that she has been out sick, that she still has the time to be keeping score with Meghan. I mean, I don't have the words. I don't have the comprehension. I could only say maybe this was all just a coincidence. Maybe she didn't even see Meghan's photographs from Colombia. How about that, you guys? Maybe she never even didn't even know Meghan had gone to Colombia. She hasn't even seen the photos. I can't, you guys. I can't.
Make you nervous, a tragedy. I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way.